I'm reacting to classic Donald Duck cartoons. I love Donald Duck, and if you don't have a dark sense of humor, maybe some of these jokes might not be suited for you, but that's just personally. I'm not trying to disrespect Walt Disney or what he did. Like, he gave us lots of classics, but I'm very truthful too, and I will say the truth when I feel it. Anyway, let's start.
This is Chimney Butte, the most isolated, most desolate spot on Earth.
That's so tough. Just imagine putting like a pumped up kicks sound over that, man. Yo, he was shooting at us. In nowadays, number one, you can't have guns in cartoons, sadly. Number two, shooting at the literal audience would never fly nowadays because they'd just be like, they scare some little kid, but like, you know, we all know that older cartoons are really tough, and yeah, my generation, we kind of lost a few brain cells or a few hairs on our chest, one or the other, when it comes to that.
And now, your Disneyland host, Walt Disney. From time to time, we try to bring you strange and unusual stories.
Like the story that you hate Jews. It was a trendy thing back then when everyone was hating on Jews, and I guess that's happening today, but at least you get called out for it today. Back then it was like the norm.
I think the tale that I'm about to relate is one of the most unusual that I've ever come across. It is called The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. Now, we all know that hermits live in seclusion because they can't get along with other people. They just haven't learned the meaning of this old motto. Love thy neighbor.
Unless you're Jewish back then, you gotta, love your neighbor, man. As long as they're not Jewish, according to his bigoted reasoning. Okay. Try not to be too harsh on him. It was during a time where everyone hated on Jewish people. I get it, but I just can't. I can't not mention anything about. I gotta be honest, man.
Modern day and age.
I want to tell these jokes so badly.
In this modern day and age, it has become imperative that we learn to get along with the fellow next door.
Unless he's Jewish, right? I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop.
This motto has more meaning today than ever before.
This is black and white stuff, so this is definitely around the 40s or 50s. Oh my gosh.
Now, for the first episode of The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte.
Thank goodness I didn't want to have to keep dissing a man who created my childhood.
Now, we've got to be careful. This man is dangerous. See what I mean? We've got a problem here. I think if we put a telephoto lens on our camera, we can fool this guy. Now we'll sneak in for a closer look at this mad hermit of Chimney Butte.
Yeah, I mean, if I saw a snake too, I would try to shoot if I had a gun on me, man. An ant? No. A snake, yes. I think there's a huge difference between ants and snakes.
Pests. Aha! A California lads!
Shot us again.
Well,
Shot us again. Ah. The kids are crying, oh, mommy, Donald Duck's shooting at me.
this guy has always been a little mad, but he hasn't always been a hermit.
Donald Duck is always mad. And usually it's because of himself, or I don't know. I wouldn't say all the time. Sometimes it's because of other people, but
Can't get any restaurant here. Ah, therefore, that's ending your television. Oh, this is delicious popcorn.
bro, they stole his popcorn. Like, were times that tough back then? Let me know in the comments, man.
What happened to all my popcorn?
Hey, buddy, how about turning to Channel 4?
Oh, yes, sir. Channel 4.
Oh, that's no good. Make it Channel 2.
Channel 2?
Make it Channel 13.
He's being so nice.
I said Channel 2. I want it.
Oh, yes, Channel 2. One moment, please. Channel 2.
Now look what you've done, you dummy. You busted it.
Don't medicine gamers.
Hey, buddy, how about the sports section, huh?
Why didn't you call the police? Donald Duck, you should have called the police. They stole your popcorn. Stole your newspaper. Come on now. This is what happens when you don't get the law involved. See, there's a lesson here. Get the law involved as much as possible, even if it hurts you. Just kidding. If you commit a crime, you better tell the police on yourself. That's right.
Surprise! Happy birthday,
Hello. I want a moving van.
Moving van? We'll be right there.
Bro, he didn't... You should have called the police. Again. He did, like, Donald Duck moves 24/7 away from the problem when all he needs to do is call the police, man. Like, this would have never been... This would have never happened if he just called the police. Like, they took his popcorn. They took his popcorn, they took his newspaper. That's theft. Get him. Charge him. There'll be an empty house, and then they'll have to sell it to someone else, and hopefully they're better neighbors.
Well, our little friend still believed in the motto, love thy neighbor. But he decided that a few less neighbors would be easier to love. So he moved into a quiet residential section.
It has been man's constant labor to live in peace with his next-door neighbor. And on the newcomer falls the chore of getting along with the man next door.
Okay.
What? I can see why the house is for sale, bro. Bro just dumped all his Bro, call the police. If someone's dumping garbage on your property, that is... Donald Duck, you're the reason why you're so miserable, man. You just gotta call the police, man. I've been saying this since day one. My day ones will know. Gotta build a wall like Trump.
Well, folks, that just about winds it up. Old Poppy Flower is moving. The little fella's won out.
No, no, it's a draw.
Move their entire house.
Mate, here's a great cup of coffee. 2 of them. It's new Instant Hills Brothers coffee. Just like coffee pot coffee.
Coffee pot flavor. So it's gonna taste like weed and coffee. Bro. Bro.
And now, the second episode of The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. Well, by this time, our little friend was getting fed up with neighbors. In fact, his faith in the motto was getting pretty shaky.
Understandably.
The obvious solution to our little friend's problem was to get away from people.
No, solution is to call the police. Huh. Who would have thought of that?
So again, he packed up and moved out into the country where his only neighbors were the birds and the bees.
Uh-oh.
The birds and the bees. Donald Duck is gonna get sex education.
Howdy, neighbor. Oh, thank you. Here's to you. Well, gotta be doing, neighbor. Got work to do, you know. Boy, this is going to be a very peaceful neighborhood.
The bees trapped them in a shower. Wow. So, instead of getting together like a form of bees and stinging him to go away, they trapped him in a shower. Bees have, these are some sophisticated bees. They're
Down, you little small fry.
Well, Garden Club. And oh, do we have good news today? A double flash to you flower lovers. This spring, the flowers are producing more honey than ever before. And that's especially important if you're a bee.
They have a station just for bees. Wow. They need to bring that back. They should have a a channel on TV. They should have a Netflix series for bees. If you have a pet bee, they can watch them. You know how, like, cats watch the screen if there's cats on the TV. That's for your bees. You gotta have the bee channel. They did that in rhythm too. Like, I could do a freestyle on that. Like, orchestra.
And now, the third episode of The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. Our little friend's faith in the motto was not only shaken, but it was beginning to crack. Donald felt that maybe he hadn't moved out far enough, so he bought himself a little farm in the country.
Bro, he gets stung by bees and then he becomes a beekeeper? How? Where's the logic? Gets stung by bees, moves away from the bees to get away from the bees to work with bees. Maybe he's trying not to be a bee racist, Just making sure he still likes them. It's like, not all bees are bad,
Gimme that.
He's commanding these bees, too. Yo, maybe you have to get stung a million times to, like, understand bees from another God-like perspective.
Mother's little helper has big eyes for Canada Dry. Just loves those flavored beverages in king size and family size bottles. Famous for over 50 years.
Over 50 years? This was from the 50s. Canada Dry has been out that long? Wow. You want to know, next time you're drinking Canada Dry, just respect your elders,
So in desperation, he headed for the hills. Perhaps here in the depth of the wilderness, he would find the peace and quiet.
Run to the hills, run for your life.
That he was looking for. He was sure that he was the only living creature within miles. But again, he was wrong. Look who's here.
Call animal control. Extermination. They exterminate those bees. And then, bro, I guess some things in nature just has to be, you can't just kill it off. Because I think that's, like, not moral, but we'll see. What a father. What a father. He gave the problem to his son.
See the swinging oval on Mars' Milky Way. Like a luscious chocolate malt, the thick, rich kind, with a topping of buttery caramel and smothered in delicious milk chocolate. Milky Way by Mars.
Now the fourth and final episode of The Mad Hermit of Chimney Butte. You guessed it. Our little friend's faith in the motto was now completely shattered. As far as he was concerned, neighbors were for the birds.
Neighbors are for the birds. Give the neighbors. He should have just got rid of all their houses. Your guys are for the birds now.
He had no alternative but to become a mad hermit. So he headed for Chimney Butte. But maybe it won't be so bad living the life of a hermit. Just think, no more crowded city apartments, no more borrowing neighbors, no more music-loving bees, no more music...
Borrowing? Are you kidding me? Borrowing? They stole your popcorn and they stole your... I forgot what it was. Newspaper, that's right.
No more lion fishermen. In fact, no more neighbors, period.
Sure.
But wait a minute. What's this? Ghost town dead ahead. Ghost town? That means it's deserted. No neighbors. Maybe we ought to give it just one more try.
All right, I'll do it.
And so the monster grabbed the fair young maiden and shoved her into the vat of boiling oil. Isn't this gruesomely delightful?
Bro, never go to a ghost town. There's witches. Bro.
Dog, the whole town to myself. Hey, what's this? House for rent. Oh boy, this is for me.
Who's gonna rent it, you idiot? Who's gonna rent in a ghost town? It's just you. What? No.
There, that's better. I'm a regular Mother Hubbard.
What in the heck is that? Oh well. Maybe I'm just tired. I don't know.
Relax. Just relax.
But you'll never take me alive.
And now you can see why our little friend, Mr. Duck, chooses to live in this isolated spot, away from bothersome neighbors. At last he has found peace and quiet.
Boom.
Well, so ends the sad story.
New indeed. New from Mars. A new taste in candy that comes in foil-wrapped rolls. New Marzettes.
Did you ever guys hear of this new thing called Mars bars? I've never heard of them before. Wow. I've never heard of them.
And now a preview presentation of some of the highlight scenes from that show.
Meet Goofy, the most remarkable, the most outstanding, the most unpredictable star of all time.
When he said it unpredictable, I thought he was just gonna like shoot up a wall or something. That's Goofy, man. You can't do that, Goofy.
Money that slips through his fingers. Adored by his fans.
Yo, when everyone was taking his money, that's so real in the Hollywood industry, man. That's so real.
Then, at the very peak of his career, comes the Night of Nights, the yearly event that all Hollywood waits for with bated breath, the Night of the Awards. And now, up on the stage, we open the letter with the name of the year's outstanding actor. Pluto. what a blow. What now? No place to go but down. Down to the sea.
When I lose at the Oscars, I go to the sea.
These are a few of the highlights you'll experience as you follow the exciting career of Goofy through thick and thin. You'll thrill to each dramatic climax in the ups and downs of a fabulous career.
The ocean likes him, too. He's so famous, the ocean likes him.
Coming to you next week from Fantasyland, the Goofy Success Story.
It's the peanut. Peter Pan peanut butter is a what are you?
I said Peter Pan peanut butter is the peanuttiest.
Show you what we mean when we say Peter Pan peanut butter is the peanuttiest. See this freshness seal? It keeps Peter Pan fresh as the day it left the roaster. Now, sniff a little sniff. Mmm, peanuts. Plump, perfect peanuts. Spread it on bread. And what do you spread? Peanuts. Plump.
Thought this was peanut butter, not peanuts. That's two different things, come on.
Mars, makers of Milky Way, Snickers, Three Musketeers, Mars Toasted Almond Bar, and new Marzettes.
I have to watch the commercials. I have to take in everything in my judgment, you know. You can't just watch the show, you have to watch the advertisements that come after the show. That's part of the experience, you know. I guess it's over now. So, wish upon a star. I'm just glad that a certain man in the mustache didn't get his dream. Yeah. So, yeah, it was pretty good, man. It was pretty funny. I like this episode. I guess there's 4 parts to it. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, or heart and follow if you're on TikTok. And I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically. That was good, man. It's pretty funny. It's over dramatic. I gotta move away and not call the police. Donald.